Shields up, Iron Breakers. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all doing good on this fine Sunday afternoon, and hopefully we can improve on that with some more Monster Hunter Wilds and some banter. How you guys doing? It's been a hot minute since we played some Wilds, huh? How are you guys doing? Good morning? Damn. Is it morning already? Wait, do I have my lights on? I do. Oh, I know what's going on. I forgot the backlight. Give me a second. Have I seen the AMD issues with Wilds? I've never had AMD issues with Wilds. Strangely enough, my experience with the 7900 XTX and Wilds was pretty flawless. There was a time where there was an issue with World and the 6900 XT, I think. For a while there was like a couple of months where one of the drivers of AMD was just like garbage. But yeah, no, my 7900 XTX has been pretty flawless. Basically, a lot of RX 6000 owners have the game crash on them, and RX 9000 owners have... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be like this. Is it funny that I just say the RX 6000 owners and the RX 9000 owners are screwed? And I'm sitting over here on my RX 7000, just like... couldn't be me. I'm sorry, it's so stupid. No, it's pretty fucked up. But is it an AMD thing? Or is it a Wilds thing? I imagine it's an AMD thing, because they mess up those drivers quite a bit. Just got off work, staying up. Oh man, thank you, James Bryan. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Oh man, this is like my third espresso today because I was up until really, really late last night.
This is gonna be fun.
Like, look, I'm not even gonna lie. I have a confession to make, you guys. I know that you haven't seen a whole lot from me this week. I feel like I haven't done anything since like Wednesday. That might have been the case. I'm not 100% sure if I posted. No, wait. I think I streamed on Wednesday, didn't I? I'm 90% sure I streamed something on Wednesday. If I didn't stream something, I posted something. Hopefully. But, have you finished Crimson Desert? No. I've done barely any gaming at all. Well, any video gaming at all. Because I've sure as hell done a lot of gaming. Just... not video games. So let me confess. Let me do my confession. I mean, so I've had quite a bit of drama in my personal life. Not drama that I've initiated. Not drama that I have any part in. But drama that affects very close loved ones. And, you know, this is something I've told you guys I've been dealing with for like, I don't know. It was one of those times that I did one of those end of the year videos. Like 2 years ago at this point. Like 3 years ago, something like that. But yeah, it's something that I've been dealing with for like the last 3 years. And it's just, you know, it just flares up. This fucking drama, and you have to like deal with it. I'm not gonna get into specifics because you guys don't need to know, but it's not, again, it's nothing that involves me in any direct way. I didn't cause it, I didn't participate in it, but I sure as fuck have to deal with the flack of it. That's pretty much how it goes. So yeah, but you know, because of that, I've also been stressed because my kids also. As you guys know, my son, he's got like the ADHD thing going on and the crazy mood swings. It just fucks with your creativity, man. It does. But I've also been working on another video that is going to come out later today. I'll let you know at the end of the stream what that is all about. I'm going to direct you guys to that video. It is a sponsored video. Straight up. I very rarely do those, so you guys can imagine it's like, oh, if it's a sponsored video, oh, what's going on? But yeah, I did take a sponsorship for this one game. Once you guys see what game it is, you guys will be like, oh, I get it. Because you guys know I don't take sponsorships unless it's stuff that I actually like or that I actually use, which is why you rarely ever see sponsorships. But yeah, it's a sponsorship for a game that I like, so I figured, oh, this is kind of like an easy one. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys a little bit more about that one. Yeah, just like a lot of stuff's been happening, and it makes it very hard for me to make videos. It's been a bit of a struggle. But anyways, like I was saying, ever since Wednesday, I have gamed every single day, but not video games. It was Kill Team. I've played Kill Team every single fucking day. It is what it is. I can't lie. Wednesday was my last league game, which this was the first Kill Team league I participated in. I finished fourth. I did not bring home the big win. I'm sorry, my Iron Breakers. I know you guys are disappointed in me. I did not bring home the big win. I did my best. The Salvagers have put the fear of God into many an opponent in that league. My league run was 5 wins and 1 defeat. So it was a total of 6 games. I had 5 victories, 1 defeat. And the defeat was to the person that won the league. So it was the guy who went on to win the league. That's the guy who beat me. And it was a super tight game that could have swung either way. As a matter of fact, in the first 2 turning points of the game, I was winning. I was winning brutally. And then I made 1 mistake that costed me the game. But anyways. Yeah, I've been pretty... It's just the thing is, a lot of the Kill Team stuff that I did this week was not planned. Because, like, the Wednesday game was planned. That was the league game. Then on Thursday, a friend of mine that rarely ever has time to play sends me a message like, hey, you know what? I'm going to have time to play today. And I'm like, fuck. I got so much shit to do. I'll meet you there in like a couple of hours. Then on Friday, another friend of mine goes like, hey, anybody want to get a game in this Friday? And I was like, no, I'll be there at like 6. And then yesterday, I kid you not, this is like 3 days in a row this happens. Yesterday, that same friend from Friday goes, hey, anybody wants to put a game in? And I was like, hell no. I'm not going to Lisbon today. If you want to put in a game, you have to come here. When I said this, I never once considered that he would actually take me up on it. It's like, sure thing. And I was like, fuck. Here we go again. I didn't choose this. It wasn't me. You do that, people show up. I know. It wasn't my choice. The best part was, I said like, no, you have to come to my place if you want to play. Not expecting them to accept, but then not only they accepted, somebody else said they would come along too, and then we ended up going to my other friend's house, so we didn't even come to my place. Amazing afternoon. Friggin' fantastic. Had an absolute blast. So, really, really good times. But basically, that's why I'm giga tired, and like I was up until we were playing until like 2 in the morning, and yeah, it's crazy. It's pretty friggin' cool. Had an absolute blast. But you guys were asking me about Outlanders. And what's going on with Outlanders is, like I said, I want to play Outlanders. I was not able to get into the closed beta, and I think I know why, because Outlanders is still only doing mobile devices. And I believe that this particular closed beta is only for Android devices, and yours truly is using an iPhone. So, you know, I guess I didn't get in because of that. Or maybe I just didn't get in because luck of the draw or whatever, but I wasn't able to get into the closed beta thing. I've seen a lot of stuff on the game. One of the things that was an instant turnoff, because I think up until this particular closed beta, we weren't sure as to whether or not Outlanders was going to be, as to whether or not it was going to be a gacha, but we had that confirmation now, I think. Again, for me, this was when it was confirmed. I could be wrong. Maybe it was confirmed a while ago that Outlanders was going to be a gacha, but it is a gacha, so that's like instantly mega huge turnoff for me. I don't like gachas. I don't like gacha systems. I just don't think gacha is fun. It's just not my thing. I'm still interested in checking the game out because there are also a lot of things that I've been hearing from Shinkrai's X account, because Shinkrai, you guys know, he's always tweeting up a storm whenever he's playing any Monster Hunter thing. So I've been hearing from our Spaniard correspondent about like a lot of the features in the game, and there's actually quite a couple of interesting things. Like, did you guys know that Outlanders has negative armor skills? Did you guys know that Outlanders, you know, requires you to actually use hot and cold drinks and stuff like that? Like that, there's just a lot of systems that game is doing that apparently look pretty friggin' cool. So I plan on eventually going through and dissecting Shinkrai's account and seeing like all the info that he's got out there and just see what are the features that I find interesting of Outlanders and maybe make a video talking about that. But obviously I can't give you guys hands-on impressions of it because I didn't get into the beta, so that is what it is. So like Cove to Roth rewards for everything, hard pass. No, Rock Slim, that's not how it works. The gacha system is for characters. And from what I've seen so far on X, it seems like the way that it works is your character, so the character that you can create, can use every weapon. And the crafting system, I think, is fairly similar to standard Monster Hunter. I could be wrong there. Again, I haven't looked into this too deeply yet because I plan on making a video on it later. But your character can use every weapon. You have standard Monster Hunter crafting, all of that stuff. But then you have special characters. That's where the gacha comes in. And these special characters, each of them will have their own weapon. And then the thing is, those characters will have access to movesets that you don't have. And I don't know the specifics of it, but I'm thinking like, you know, maybe you have a certain character that uses the gun lance and they can use bullet barrage. And maybe your main character can't use bullet barrage. Maybe you have another special gun lance character that can use blast dash. And your main character can't use blast dash. I don't know what the differences in movesets are, but that's kind of like my interpretation of it. So I don't know. But again, I feel like I've reached the point in my life where I'm like, I'm not gonna be like, oh god damn, gotcha mobile game. It's like I honestly just don't care anymore because obviously there's an audience for those kinds of games, and I'm just kind of tired of being the get off my lawn old man. There's like, you know, let people enjoy what they enjoy. There's already so much negativity online that I was like, I don't want any part of any of that. Like, look, you like gotcha stuff and all of that stuff, you go do you. Except I reserve the right though to still crap all over Ubisoft because fuck that company. I'm not going to actively go out of my way to do it. I'm just saying so that people don't call me a hypocrite later. I don't feel like, you know, but for Ubisoft and for Blizzard and for EA, those three, I still reserve the right to crap all over them whenever I feel like it. For those three, I'm still the old man screaming, get off my lawn. Oh yeah, Bungie can get one too. Yeah, sure. Eris MH, I won't play it unless there's a PC release. My plan initially for Outlanders, like if you go back to the very first content that I did after we had the reveal of Outlanders, is to use, there's an emulator called Google Play or whatever. That's what I want to do. I just want to like, boop, emulate this thing on this Google Play thing, put it on PC, use an actual control. Like I see people playing it on their cell phones, and it physically pains me when I see people, you know, tapping their screens, and I'm just like, ugh. Ugh. It's like PTSD flashbacks, like the dog. You guys know that dog? They put like they put a piece of cake in front of him, and the dog's like having PTSD flashbacks, just looking at the cake, and people are not letting him eat it. He's like, the cake is right there. That's me whenever I see. I mean, it's not exactly just the flashbacks thing. Eugenie! Thank you very much for being gross incandescent for 18 months as a thing! You absolute giga chad. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know this meme has some years. I'm sorry. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? No. Unknown known ward. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? This meme has some years. I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more specific. What's the implication with that specific sentence, sir? Like, what the fuck is this? How dare you? Why don't you just call me bald while you're at it? You're talking in English, but I can't understand the words coming out of your mouth. Controlling a monster hunter with phone controls? Yeah. I don't understand why people already hate Outlanders without trying it just because it has gacha elements. Expedition 33 is turn-based, and people said it looks bad in one gaudy. Same with Pragmata. Okay, so these are three completely different games. Now, I want you to understand, I never said I hate Outlanders. I said it's not for me. Anything that has gacha stuff in it is straight up not for me. I already know. It's something that I can potentially play just because it's Monster Hunter and like maybe put a couple of 100 hours into it or whatever, but not something that I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna min-max the fuck out of this. Let's go. I mean, like if you look at Wilds, I haven't even gone for that with the GOG Mardian system because there's too much RNG. So that's just the way that it goes. Once the RNG hits a certain threshold, I engage with it on a casual level. If it's a game that I really, really like, I'll engage with it on a casual level, but I will never reach for like the highest possible stuff. Like I've done that one time too many throughout the years. I'm done with that life. It's like I'm done. I'm more bald than you, so no. Nothing really. Why'd you think it otherwise? Yeah. True story. Okay, Baldy. You are too old to understand. Gotta do the dailies every day and get all the banners. I'm not doing that. Hell no. I've heard such mixed reviews of Crimson Desert. Is it actually fully worth? In my opinion, for what I like about video games, absolutely, Crimson Desert's worth. The amount of content on that game, the amount of fun that you can have, the amount of freedom that you have in how you choose to tackle things. I absolutely love that game. I think the game's amazing. I haven't really been streaming it all that much because we had to take a break, then a bunch of other games came out. I feel like I'm just super late to the train with that one, so I'll probably end up playing it in my own time or something like that. Dude, that is such a good one, Chrono Legend. One does not simply leave her Nand. Absolutely. Boromir coming in. One does not simply leave her Nand. It's really, really good. Oh yeah, I've heard that they've already implemented the difficulty thing. And besides the difficulty thing, I've heard that apparently there's phoenixes that you can get as pets. I definitely want to jump in on that one. I heard Pearl Abyss just gave all their employees a big bonus. Yeah, they did. I think it was like $3,400 equivalent or something like that to everybody. I thought that was pretty cool. A developer giving back, I mean, a publisher giving back to their developers? That's fucking crazy. Jason Yarbrough, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat, appreciate support. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for being you and for what you bring to the world. Keep up the great work. Slinging that boomstick. Excuse me, Annette. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, dude. But yeah, always Bullet Barrage. Hells yeah. Hope we can play Outlanders on PC someday. Like I said, we can probably emulate it. That might be as good as it gets. I'm having a break from Crimson Desert. Ended up going back to Grand Blue for now. Funny you should say that. I'm actually playing through Grand Blue as well. Like I told you guys, I want to do my, I want to get my PC save up to snuff. So I'm going to be replaying the whole thing on PC. I'm basically skipping all the cutscenes, just blasting through. It's pretty friggin' crazy. Really good. The only thing frustrating me on Crimson Desert is some of the puzzles being too difficult. Yep. Capcom might be iffy about emulation, though. The game is not developed by Capcom. This is a licensed game. Capcom is not that... At least I don't think so. I don't think that Capcom is that deeply involved into Outlanders. So it's mostly about Studio Timmy or whatever they're called. Still have not bought it on PC yet. Rurikon, let me know when you think you will start the grind. I might see if I can... We'll talk about that. I went back to Diablo after nabby seasons. I'm assuming many seasons. New DLC is actually great. I've been hearing good things about it, but like I said, I'm done with Blizzard because they're never going to correct the dirty thing that they did with the... I'm not going to get into the story again. You guys know already. We had the whole viral clip on X and all of that. Like, I'm done. It's like, Blizzard's done for me. That's it. That was it. That was the last one. Even if I do touch anything Blizzard, I'm not making any content for it. It's just that simple. Like, they've burned me in a way that I don't allow any company to burn me. Yeah. That's just the way that it goes. Can't wait for summer to see the Wilds Master Rank and hopefully some updates from Software. Oh yeah. We haven't heard anything about Duskbloods in quite some time. Pretty crazy. Pragmata is amazing, yeah. I had a blast with Pragmata. Like, if you guys watch that stream, it's just like me going like, get back in there, tier, in that last cutscene. And the Pragmata discourse has just been so incredibly fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. Men aren't nurturers. Men don't want to protect. It's like, what the fuck? There are some really... Like, listen, there are some really crazy people online, is what I can tell you about the Pragmata discourse. There's some really crazy individuals online, and... yeah, that's about it. Friggin' crazy. You did everything in Pragmata, got all the achievements? Damn. So are you ready to have a baby now, Wada? You're already looking for like a long life partner so that you can have a child? Jono was running the socials. I don't know who was doing the takeover. Like I don't get insight into all of that stuff. Jono and Joe both do the Monster Hunter account, but I don't know if for this specific instance they were just like given something to post on behalf of the other two. I don't know how all of that stuff goes down. I know that usually for your regular posting, anything that's Monster Hunter, it's either Joe or Jono. But the Diana promos, I have no idea how those worked. But yeah, there was some drama with that as well. Like how that... Let's not get into that one. I know you guys probably know which one I'm talking about. That was a crazy interaction. Oh no, I'll miss you. Diana was about to leak Monster Hunter stuff. That's been such a cute way of doing just like organic promo with the Diana stuff. I thought it was awesome. I am. My imaginary partner is not. My bank account is not. Yeah, true. Roast of the year. Exactly. It's funny because I've had messages like that in my comment section every now and then, because like I'll say something that somebody just feels so vehemently against what I said that they'll just be like, I am unsubscribing, I'm done. And I'm like, it's fine. It's like, not everybody has to like my content. It's like, it's whatever. But there was this one time, I forget which, because this was a long time ago, somebody posted one of those in one of my videos, and one of you guys in the comment section came by, saw that, and then you just replied and just went like, this isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. Some of y'all are fucking savages too, dude. Someone's going like, I fundamentally disagree with this. I can't believe that you would think like this, and I'm unsubscribing. And somebody just goes in and just like replies, this isn't an airport. No, I haven't done the unknown signal or any of that stuff yet, Jenny. I plan on getting to some of that stuff in my own time for sure. So I also want to talk about one more thing before we started playing. I've been seeing recently as in, you know, recently for whatever reason, it's kind of like been increasing. Just today I saw a post about this on X, and I keep seeing it. About people just like, again, the whole notion of, oh, Monster Hunter community is one of the most toxic communities ever. It's like, I just cannot understand how people navigate the community in a way where they reach that conclusion. It's just completely unfathomable to me. And I've been thinking about this a lot, and to me it's just it's just the whole effect of social media and the way that algorithms work. Because for those of you that don't know, social media algorithms just basically amplify negativity for a multitude of reasons. Number one, it's controversial, so it just generates more engagement. Number two, it's just part of natural human instincts that we developed over the year. Our brain reinforces interaction with negativity. Whereas like, if you see something that's positive, something that you agree with, something that just seems normal, your brain's like, you don't have to do anything. Everything's normal. Everything's good. You don't have to touch that. You don't have to do nothing. But if you see something that's negative, your brain just goes like, fuck that guy. That guy's an asshole. He's such a piece of garbage. And that just kind of like reinforces the whole negativity cycle of social media. And so that just amplifies all of the negative voices like a millionfold. Whereas all the positive voices just get completely drowned out. And I guess that a lot of people are on social media and they don't understand that that's how it works. So they just see a barrage of negativity all the time, and they're like, ugh, this community's so fucking toxic. Ugh, can't believe it. It's like, the amount of negative interactions I've had with this community is so minuscule, I can't even remember them. And again, this is with our primitive lizard brain just reinforcing all the negative interactions. So therefore, I would be more poised to remember all of these negative interactions that I've had with this incredibly toxic community. Somehow does not happen. I don't remember it. Maybe that's just me, you know? It's like, I just don't understand why this is the only part that people see. And here's an important thing too, because like I'm saying, this is something that is pretty much just in social media. But like, one of the times that I had the privilege to interact with the monster community on a much deeper level was on that Gamescom that I went to, where it was the first time that Monster Wilds was playable. And there were just like probably thousands of people from the Monster Hunter community physically in the same space. Okay? You would imagine with the Monster Hunter community being the way that most of these people are painting it, literally one of the most, if not the most toxic gaming community on the internet, right? You would imagine that, like, okay, so out of thousands of people, you had to have had at least one bad interaction. Nope. Not a single one. Not a single person was toxic to me. I did not witness a single person being toxic to literally anyone in the entirety of the duration that I was in Gamescom. Okay, there was one thing that happened, though. Oh, no! There was one thing. There was one thing. There was one thing. Somebody was in one of the streaming booths. The streaming booths were glass panes in the front of the Wilds booth. And one of y'all did go in there, pulled your pants down, and showed your ass on a stream. That did happen. That was... I was lying. There was one negative interaction. One of the trolls took it a little bit too far. I didn't actually see this. I was told this at a later date. Wada just goes, I thought it'd be funny. It was you. Why would you do this, Wada? It's your fault that we have such a bad rep on social media. Why'd you show your bare ass on stream? Must have been Ark. Ark was there. I can tell you that Ark was there. I don't think it was Ark. Did he have a cosplay helmet? If anybody caught that clip, did this person have a cosplay helmet? If they did, it might have been Ark. For this moment right here. Wada did it for us. He did it for the memes. He did it so that we talk about it right now. That was fantastic, Wada. You're amazing. Let me see. Let me open up a lobby while we talk some more about this. But yeah, it's just like this is one of the things that I've been seeing a lot on social media. And again, people seem to say this about all the communities that I join. So I'm beginning, a little light bulb's coming up, and I'm like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. I join these communities and they just instantly become more toxic. That's the issue. It's me. I'm the one responsible. Oh, wow. There's not that many lobbies, huh? Oh, man. Okay. Well, we're taking over this one. We're stealing this lobby. Let me put up the lobby ID. But yeah, it's like, I just really wish that more people would understand that the reason why, you log into social media and you see the most negative, the most heinous stuff about a specific community, and you never really hear about the wholesome moments, what that community has done for other communities at large, the positive interactions between streamers and their audience, or even between streamers and other streamers. The reason you don't see that much about the positivity of the community is because that's not rewarded by social media algorithms. So therefore, that's not the type of stuff that shows up on your feed. If you go on to a social media website nowadays, most of the things that you're going to find in like the suggested feeds and the For You feeds and all that stuff is going to be the most negative possible stuff. You have to actually go out of your way if you want to find the positive things, which, by the way, I'm 100% sure of this. By the way, the positive aspects of both this, from the communities that I interact with at least, so the Monster Hunter community and the Dark Souls community, because these are the communities that I interact with the most on a grander scale, I am 100% sure of this. The magnitude of positive things that this community does, either for newcomers to the franchise or just other communities at large, outweigh all of the negative garbage that you end up reading on social media from a factor of like, I don't know, probably 1,000 to 1, if not like 1,000,000 to 1. And by the way, this is not something like, oh, I think it's... I know it's like this. This is a fact. Like, there's no question in my mind. The problem is nobody's going to believe me because, again, social media is the most popular web. All the most popular websites are all like social medias now. So like everybody's either on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, you know, clip chimping, clip farming, all of this stuff. And all of those things that are popular in social media are negative. And so therefore, whenever you are on social media, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get all of that negativity because the algorithms are just designed to get engagement out of you. And if the algorithm determines, oh, what gets people engaged? Negativity. Everybody loves engaging with negativity and controversy and all of that stuff. That's what we need to push. Does positivity get engagement? Keep people on the website? No. Okay, we don't need to push that one. That's it. That's literally just it. So, yeah. It is what it is. And that's why we just end up getting all of this garbage, all of this actual literal slander to our community, which is one of the most wholesome communities I've ever been a part of. So, whatever. Just thought I'd bring that out. So, if you see this in social media and you see people slinging mud at each other, the best thing you can do is not participate and just reinforce the positive posts when you see them. That's the best thing that you can do. That's it. That's literally just it. There's no other way of dealing with it. Also, I'm kind of lost my train of thought. What is it trying to do? Oh yeah, I need to get the lobby ID so that I can post it for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm slacking, getting distracted. Where is this? Where do I see this? Damn,
If only I
don't know how to play anymore. Is it communication? Member list. This shows it. Roman King rules. Thank you very much, Bingo. That's for 24 months. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. Do yourself a favor. Just don't use social media. I will not allow my daughter to even use it before she is 18. It's just toxic for you. Oh, like if you have children, absolutely do not let them do that. Absolutely do not let them get involved in that shenanigans. How do I do this? Oh yeah, we just pinned the message nowadays. I forgot how to do this. I was like, oh, I have to do like commands so that people can do exclamation mark, lobby, and yada yada. Nah, it's too much work. We just pin that shit. We just pin it right in there. Boom. Sup, Ray? How's the family doing? Well, my kid is a challenge as always. You guys know that yesterday I took my kids in the morning. I took them to a bike store because my kid wanted to do something at a bike store. Those two little snot bastards. You already know that something went wrong, right? Those two little bastards, like, were misbehaving so much they literally started fighting in the middle of the bike store. Like, do you understand how embarrassing that is as the parent? To have your children just like slap each other in the bike store. And this was a bike store where the owner of the bike store is just I bought a bike there, and so I was just asking him to take a look at something that was wrong with my kid's bike. So guy's doing me like a favor because he didn't even charge me anything. And at the same time, he's trying to like sell a bike to somebody that's there at the store. So I'm trying to stay out of the way. Meanwhile, my kids are just like running rampant, slapping each other. And I'm just like, God damn it, bro. God damn it. Wait, is it not pinned? Why do I not see it pinned? Do you guys see it pinned, by the way? Do you guys see the lobby message pinned? I mean, on Twitch, I know it's there. Is it pinned on YouTube as well? Because for some reason I can't see it. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's at the bottom now. What an amazing design decision, YouTube! What an amazing design decision! Let's put the pinned message at the bottom. What brainlet decided that? It's like it's the meme of the old men. Okay, this one I know is old. Okay, the meme of the old men that are like laughing and then you just say something, and then they said, "Let's put the pin message at the bottom," and they're just like laughing their asses off. It's kind of the same thing. On top for me, on mobile it's at the bottom. It's funny for me. It's at the bottom. Like, look, this is where it is for me. For me, it's just here. So I thought it's like, nobody's chatted since I've typed the lobby ID. That's strange. Okay. They've been doing it for a couple of years. First, they screwed you guys out of your names, which I think is completely unacceptable. They just stole your names and decided, no, you guys get account names. That's it. And now they're fucking with your highlighted messages like YouTube is just on a streak. It changes for me. Sometimes it's on top, sometimes it's on... So how's your sex life doing, Ply99? Oh, God. I'm sorry. Anyway, so one of the... Okay, wait. We have somebody here called Joe Mama. Also, why is your... Okay, that pumpkin head looked weird. Like, that was a little bit scary for a while there. Like, it hadn't rendered properly. For some reason, chat vanished when you pinned the message. Had to reload for it to show. Bro, it just gets better every day. Now, one of the things that I've been concerned with is that once the Wilds expansion launch, you guys remember, we have to have them weapons crafted. I have not been crafting a lot of weapons. Like, I'm a little bit scared. Yeah, I'll have to craft all the sword and shields. We already have all the gun lances. We do have some sword and shields, but I want to craft at least all the sword and shields and I guess all the charge blades, because those will probably be the weapons that I'll play the most. I'm thinking about retiring from lance, and I'm thinking about becoming really good at hammer. Hammer's really fun, dude. Hammer's really fun. I think I need to bonk. And I think those will probably be the 4 weapons. I'm actually coming to a point where I think that for upcoming Monster Hunter games, because they're just getting so complex and nuanced in terms of weapon movesets, I think I might just choose like 4 weapons that I will play and probably just stick with those rather than trying to cover everything. Because like trying to come up with a guide for stuff like, for instance, hunting horn and even hammer, because I had no idea what I was doing with hammer, is just nightmare fuel. Because I'm like, I just need to learn this really good in order to be able to understand how it works so that I can explain it to people. But it costs a lot of freaking mental load in the old noggin. I'm getting old, man. A certain dev would agree. Yeah, absolutely. Like they can't mess with hammer because Ryozu will mess them up. They can't mess with hammer. Ryozu will just put them in their place. Ryozu's like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're nerfing what now? Hammer? Can't do that. What do you mean? You're fired. Somebody goes in the meeting and Ryozu's there. Ryozu's just like chilling. Guy goes in the meeting. So guys, hammer appears to be overperforming. Ryozu's like, just gives him the, just like points the finger at him. He's like, you, out. Fired. That's it. You're done. You're done in this company. What do you mean, nerf my weapon? How dare you? How dare you even suggest that? Can't do that. That's illegal. But yeah, I need to do a lot of crafting for these. I also need to see which one of the things, because I think right now we're in Springfest, right? Yeah, it's spring. So since we're in Springfest, I think it'll be a good idea for me to also take the opportunity to get some of these tickets that I need. Let me see. Blossom ticket. Oh yeah, I'm trying to craft these. Oh, these just require Vestpoint stuff. So I have enough Blossom tickets for these. People are shooting the water guns. Can't do that. Azure Age. I need a Lagiac. Oh. I haven't done this? Bruh, I can't believe we haven't done the Azure set. Yeah, we need to go do this. We need to go do this right now. Sororo. Okay, this is fine. This is all regular ass materials. I seem to remember there was more stuff that I was missing, but I guess not. I guess I did everything. Aha! Flame Fet catalog. Can we get these right now? I don't know if we can get these. But I need Flame Fet catalog stuff. Why am I trying to get this? This seems like a terrible idea. Like, really? Would I actually ever do a fashion set where I include this? Guys, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you guys? Like, no. Stop. Doesn't remove the wish list. Rompopolo. Okay, so there's actually not a whole lot of things that I needed there, but we do need Flame Fet catalog, but I don't have that. Azure! Gotta go do Azure things. Which one's the Azure quest, guys? You guys remember? Becomes a uwu high school girl? Absolutely. Every day. The hell's this? You guys having a party out here? I don't even remember if I ended up making a video for this Gunlance build or not. I should probably do one of those. Wait, why does this Gunlance have no gems? What's going on? It's probably the wrong Gunlance. This is probably the one I'm using. Yep, this is the one. Wait, what the? No, we need the... Isn't that this one? This one. Need the fire. Wait, isn't the fire one normal? It is. Seems like a bad idea. I should do this one. Yeah. And then I need magazine iron wall, shield iron wall. What does this one have, by the way? Ebony doggo? Hells yeah, this is perfect. So, magazine iron wall, shield iron wall. I guess I don't have it in my favorites. Shield iron wall and an artillery level 3. Alright. What do we have right here? Fire resistance, protection. Do I need fire resistance? I guess it's not mandatory right now. Do we have... what skills are we rocking with this? Why do I have poison resistance? Where's that coming from? Oh, right. That sweet offensive guard charm with speed eating. Let's go for adaptability and be a lazy bum. Let's go with that. Let's be a lazy ass bum. Wait, do I only have 2 Counter-Strike? Lame. Lame-o. No, here's what we need. We need Destroyer, baby. We need that juicy part breaker, bruh. That juicy part breaker. That's what we need right there. That is perfect. That is perfect. As in, like, you know, the way that the Palicos say it. That is perfect. Okay. I took out my hat because I was working on thumbnails and shenanigans. Man, you guys still having a party over here. Party's really lively, too. Wait, Beshka looks drunk. Yeah, those rosy cheeks ain't fooling nobody. You had a little bit too much to drink, absolutely. That's why you're doing the, That's why you're doing the quest from You're doing the emote from Final Fantasy XIV, Hildebrand. For a minute there, I was blanking out on bro's name. Okay, let me see. Which one was the quest? Event quests. I forget what the name of it is. Guys, what's the name of the quest? Help me. It shouldn't be any of these. It's not the White Wonder. Venom Pure Evil. Thank you very much for being Grill Singer. That's for 23 months. A long beard, you Giga Chad. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. USJ is again and Ray. Flash of Brilliance. Yep. Flash of Brilliance. Let's go. Oh, it's in the arena? This should be fairly fast. Oh, I also have to do the... whatever is the quest for the Ichiban stuff, which is this one.
I've gotta eat ramen.
It seems like a condition.
Good hunting starts with good eating.
Good eating. Let me see about food. Blossom Dance sushi meal. Do I have vouchers? I do. I'm just gonna eat that. Let's go, baby! I'm seeing pretty nice fashion all around the lobby. Of course you are. What do you think this is? You're in the Ironbreaker lobby, bro. There only is good fashion in here. There's no such thing as bad fashion. And if there is bad fashion, it's so bad that it actually crosses that threshold and it becomes good again. That's how it goes when you have... if you happen to catch bad fashion in this lobby, that's how it goes. It's just so bad that it crosses the threshold and becomes good again. It is on purpose. Exactly, it is intentional. Did I finish Pragmata? I did. I finished Pragmata. I didn't do Unknown Signal yet, and Pragmata was absolutely awesome. Highly recommend. Really cool story. And the mechanics were also really good. Really enjoyed the game. No, I'm doing Ray Dow first. Screw that. What the hell? Oh, right. I forgot how to play. What is Laggy doing here? Both of y'all can get this. Both of y'all can get this smoke. What? Bro lasered me when Loggy's up in his face. Can you believe that? I want to know if Gaijin got his butt kicked by Art-Tempered Arkveld. Highly doubt it. Gaijin and Yuna probably absolutely wrecked Art-Tempered Arkveld. Oh, I got that mark the other day when I logged in. Oh, ow. Ow, that hurts. Don't scream in my face. Whoa. How's Crimson Desert? Actually was thinking of buying it, but I've been busy playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. Bro, do not remind me of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Jesus Christ. Do not remind me of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Because it seems like they're actually doing everything I could have wanted for that game, which means I have to go back to play it again. And I don't want to play Dawn Trail because I hated that expansion. But Crimson Desert's really good. I highly recommend. Are you done with Crimson Desert? Is there a burnout on content? I'm not done with Crimson Desert. I might be done with streaming Crimson Desert simply because I'm super late on account of the fact that I had to take that 2-week break because of family vacation. So basically, let's put it like this. Me streaming Crimson Desert would actually be really bad for my YouTube channel right now. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes nowadays. I mean, it's the way it's been going for quite a few years. So it's just like, sometimes I just gotta go with the flow. I don't get to always play exactly what I want to. But I will play a lot more Crimson Desert in my own time, for sure. And I will still make videos on it, but streaming is the part that I'm not sure how I can handle that right now. Ow! Oh crap, we actually landed a friggin' guard clash there. Bada boom! Damn you. I'm gonna get some mats. I'll be right back, boys. Wait! Wait! What the? Ah! Who did this? Which one of you did this? I can't believe you would do this. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. What is this absolute degenerate behavior, bro? Absolute degeneracy in this party right here. Yeah, see guys, this is why we get labeled as a toxic community. You guys coming in here friggin' capturing monsters and stuff? See, this is how we get a bad name on social media, okay? Somebody's gonna go on Twitter today and just be like, oh man, I was in Rurikon's stream today. Some friggin' degenerate just captured they captured a monster, bro. Can you, oh my god. What's wrong with these people? Those of you guys don't know, we usually don't capture in here. We do kill unless the quest specifically requires you to capture. Or unless you're trolling, which, you know, fair game, but then you get a stern talking to. You get a letter to go to the principal's office. Go. Aw, come on. Style points. Bada bing, bada boom. And then the principal gives you snacks and send you back. That's a strange principal. I don't know what kind of principals you guys had on your schools. That's not usually what I'd get. I'd get a stern talking to, and probably like a message sent to my parents, who are not going to be all too pleased about it. This is why I like this emote, because it just gives off my rebel nature. I'm a rebel. Yeah. You really like doing cartwheels, huh? Look at Wada. No, wait, that's not a cartwheel. What do you call this? What do you call that move? Because the cartwheel is the one where you're going sideways. That's a strange move. Just says flippin'. Front flip. Okay. That's fair enough. I got the power clash. Got him. Absolutely got him. But yeah, I've been dreading the fact that next January I might have to jump back into Final Fantasy XIV. One thing I can promise you, my Savage rating days are over. I'm never going back to Savage rating. It requires too much of a strict schedule, which I can't do anymore. I mean, I could if I wasn't playing literally anything else, but if I'm trying to play other things and do other things, like sticking to strict rating schedule with kids is a nightmare. But I do like some of the design stuff that I've heard. I haven't really seen the live letter, but I almost wish I had, because there's just so much good stuff that I heard from there that I'm really curious. My 2 friends have re-downloaded it, so we'll see what I will do. Oh, yeah. You know they're going to come calling, hey, Wada, it's time to jump back in. Let's go. Let's go. Well, you were playing a DPS, so they probably like, whatever. If you were like a healer or a tank, they'd definitely be like, hey, Wada, it's time for you to come tank some dungeons for us. Let's go, huh? Not gonna lie, since beating Savage Omega, I love spamming its emote. I forget what even is the emote for Savage Omega. So, before we do the next one, let me see. Oh yeah, we already had a meal. So, what do I need to do next? Let's have a look. See, I do want to craft should probably craft some hammers. Need to start practicing hammer. Oh, I know what I got to do. I know what I got to do. I haven't done this quest yet, actually. There's a quest I haven't done, boys. Now, before we do that, I do also want to check out what were the marks for Arkveld. Azure Era. This is from the Azure quest. Oh, I have the Sky Scale Ratha. I'd almost forgotten about that one. The Mark of Mastery. That looks pretty legit. Bravery? Wait, what's the difference between Mastery and Bravery? Aren't these just the same? They definitely look the same. I guess the other one glows brighter when you take it out. And then Conquest is just this one. Actually, the Conquest one looks really good. The Mark of Conquest has the wild symbol on it. Is that the only one? Like, you see how it's got the Wilds logo on there? These ones don't have it. Anyway, let's see what this... So, Arkveld's the only one that has the unique animation thing, right? Let me see here. Oh, damn. You just get chains all over you when you're doing that. That's crazy. You get Arkveld's chains. The new Udra pendant transforms too? Did I not see that? I might have not seen it, because I think... Was the new Udra the one that looked like really... There are some of them that are a little bit too exaggerated for my liking. Let me see. Jindahad, new Udra, Mark of Mastery. Oh yeah, this one does the tentacles on the outside. Yeah. We're definitely not doing this one. That's crazy, dude. This one yoinks out the tentacles. Tentacle yoinking. Ugh. What in the name of hentai is this? Wish we could fight them again? What do you mean, the Arc-Tempereds? You can. Oh, unless you mean if you wanted to get the gear, you can't get the gear right now, no. I still don't know what their plan is. I don't think they've announced any plans as to what they're going to do in regards to people that still haven't gotten those. It might have been a one-time thing. Yeah, getting the pendants, I figured. But as I was saying, we need to do this one quest that I haven't done. It's a hard one, so bring your try-hard hats for this one. This one? Or this the gunlands I take? Yeah, it's this one. There's the gunlands here we take. Magazine iron wall. Might as well get one of these artillery decos. Then guard up. No. Sabotage. Okay.
Yes.
Nobody will get the pennant for participating in the beta neither. Which one was that? I don't even remember which one is that. Did I get it? Because I know I participated. I didn't even remember that there was one for those. It can't be the Hope Scarf. It's not this either. Oh, is it the Kutku plushie? I guess it's like... It should be the Kutku plushie, right? You check the event schedule, the Doshiguma Challenge quest is coming back. Okay, that means that everybody's going to get another shot then. Little Kutku plushie. Actually the best one. Stuffed feline? So it's not the Kutku? Stuffed feline teddy. So it's either the Kutku or this one. I mean, I know that everybody in this chat right now participated in the beta, most likely, so you wouldn't know which one it is. Because you all have it. We actually need proper meals for this one, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe you guys will hard carry, I don't know. Let's see, let's do... Is it a Zeus? No, a Zeus is for loot, so we're doing the Spring Kunafa. Give us that juicy Kunafa cuisine. Give me them beans. Those nice Kunafa beans gonna make me fart like a friggin' race car. Let's go. Okay, boys, you guys ready to put your try-hard hats on? Which one is it? It's this one, right? Yeah. I haven't done this one yet. Marie, how do you feel about the maps in Wilds, and how would you like them in Wilds expansion? So, gonna be a little bit controversial. Gonna get somebody to come in and call me a toxic bastard, or something along those lines. No more up D-pad. That's my biggest complaint in these maps. I think the maps are a ton of fun. One of the things that I would change is no sacred only routes. As in, if the sacred can go there, I can go there. Except I'll just be slower. That's fine. But the hunter should physically be able to get... I mean, if you just remove the auto pathing, I guess I would be happy with, you know, you have to take the sacred. But I don't like the auto pathing. And by the way, this is not like me saying they need to change it. Because again, nowadays, whenever you say something, there's like a bunch of people in social media trying to twist everything you say. And it's like, you go like, I'm not really, I'm more of a pancake kind of guy, you know? Waffles just ain't my thing. So why do you hate waffles? Why'd you kill Waffles' parents? Why'd you kidnap Waffles' children? What did you do with Waffles' wife? That's kind of like the way things go. So it's like, I just want to make sure that people understand when I say that, like, I'm not a big fan of the auto pathing. Would I rather it change? Yeah, but I'm not asking for it. That's the point that I'm making. I'm just expressing an opinion. It's weird that you have to give, like, a million caveats nowadays whenever you express your opinion online. But yeah, that's the way that it goes. Ruri is anti-Capcom confirmed. Yep. 400 hours in, I still haven't learned a single map. See, that's the point, Farsub Del Kefi. That's the reason why when I did my first stream run-through, I actually didn't use autopathing, and I forced myself to learn. And when I was doing that, one of the things that I noticed is that you actually can't navigate the maps properly without autopathing, because like trying to manually pilot the Sacred through those Sacred only routes is annoying as hell. The Sacred just keeps jumping off. So you can tell that it was very much designed for the autopathing. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Yeah, I just left the Waffle battlefield at some point. Mephiston, thank you very much for being Rosganes for 18 months. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. But I do like the maps themselves. I think the maps are really fun. You did what to Waffle's wife? Yeah, exactly. You have no idea what I did to Waffle's wife. And that's how it's going to stay. All right. Here we go, boys. It's going to double wyvern fire off the bat. Gonna swap to fire. I will likely just use fire in this phase, and I'll let somebody else go for the thunder. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna leave a mark. Okay, I need to stop risking that. About to eat a couple of carts in here. Job. Sorry, my kid. Uh-oh. Okay. That was dangerous. Damn, bro's about to get it right in the mouth. Bam. Yeesh. Ooh. Dude, why is he going so far away? Like, you're gonna get this damage, bro. It's happening. Understand? Oh god, that was very dangerous. You're just gonna get that damage. Oh yeah, I need to swap weapons. Almost forgot. Ow! Bruh! That friggin' hurts! Hey. Man, even in multiplayer, it takes like two downs. I mean, I'm assuming if you optimize your DPS a little bit more, you can probably get it in one. But I thought they were gonna nail that in one. Oh god. It hurts. I'm a fire in my laser! Yeah! Oh wow. 3 of them. Wait, did we pull that thing yet? Yeah, we did. Yeah, drop it on his face! That's right. Oof. There it is. Okay, which one's the furthest one away? It's this one. I'm gonna grab it. What the? No! God damn it, why me? It's because I took the furthest one away. Give me this. And he still bit me. You guys see this? This is some nonsense. This is some stream sniping by Gogmazius over here. Yeah, laser his ass. Give him some LASIK surgery. Get LASIK, fool. Toxic GOG behavior. Yeah, bro. Can you believe he would stream snipe me like that? At this point, is it worth buying Wilds? Just waits for the expansion, get the bundle? I would definitely recommend picking up Wilds. Not to mention it goes on sale often, so considering how far along we are since its release, just wait for a sale. There's probably going to be a sale when they talk about the expansion, I would expect, if there's not a sale going on already. So just wait for like a deep sale, pick it up then. But yeah, I would absolutely recommend, especially because there's still a ton of hours of content that you'll have to do before you can engage with the G rank stuff. So that way you'll have time to just do that. Man, he did not like that, huh? Damn you. Bro! Like, he's being annoying as hell. I just missed 2 shots. Get his ass. Get his ass. should take no crap from Gogmazios. You get his ass. I'm never getting that wound, am I? Likely not. Bruh. Stop this. I think we're all dead. Yep, we're all dead. Yep. There is no heal. You can't heal through that. We didn't break the elemental threshold.
I'm glad you're all right. Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out, okay?
So I'm going to assume everybody had their dragon weapons with tons of dragon damage. Hopefully. Yeah, the damage check on that one is insane. Like, if you don't have really, really good dragon weapons, you're just cooked. First one can be avoided by going to the cliff. Nope. He broke the cliff. If you actually go back to the stream, you'll see he breaks the cliff.
Well, I've got a special announcement.
Because I was actually thinking about that too. Like, you can see me looking at the cliff and it just breaking down right before the ultimate. Hey, Shikari, what's up? I should also use this and this. But even then, if you can't make the first one, the odds of you making the next ones in terms of threshold, it's pretty crazy.
Safe wanderings.
I think my armor's fully transcended already. I don't like the armor thing doesn't really change anything. What you really need, because it's not about surviving. It's about breaking the threshold. And it's like, if you guys notice in this specific gun lance that I'm using, where is it? I mean, you can just see the element. Like, we have 630 elemental damage, and on top of that, we're running level 3 convert element, so we're just giving off bursts of dragon damage. Let's give it another shot. I don't think it's because I don't think it's just the lack of dragon damage, Wada. You're good. Don't worry about it. I don't think I'm doing fire in the beginning though. I don't think you need that. I think I'm just gonna stick with dragon all the way, because like I'm already doing fire naturally with the gun lance, so it's whatever. Before we do this one though, let me take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Maybe even drink yet another coffee so that I can really spike up my my blood pressure. Forgot my coffee cup. I blame you guys. Love you. Ah. When will Rurikon start playing Monster Hunter now already? Never. Never ever. Never ever ever. It's like one of those things that people say, never will I ever, or whatever it is that people do. Oh man, this is my fourth one? No, I think this is my fifth. No, usually I do 3. This is my fourth one. The other one was my third one. This is my fourth one. I usually don't do 4 espressos. But it's like I don't have a choice, man. Too much tabletop gaming will do this to you, man. That can't be healthy? Yeah, it's not. It's actually really bad. You guys know which games I picked up? Let me see. Where's this? Look at these two. These were discounted. I don't know if they still are. Oh yeah. These are discounted. So like when are they discounted to? Oh yeah, it ends on the 5th of May. I picked up Tokiden 2 and Tokiden 1, which I wanted to have on PC for a while, because I have these on PlayStation, but I wanted to have these on PC. This was like, before we had Monster Hunter World. This was, I think, was it during 4 Ultimate? Or during 3U? I forget exactly when the original Tokiden came out. But like, this is Kiwami, so it's got new weapons, and it's like the G rank of Monster Hunter. They call it Kiwami in Tokiden terms. So I used to say back in the day that this was like arcade Monster Hunter, because there was, at least from what I remember, there were no consumables. So you have these spirits that give you 4 things. One of those is going to be a heal. So that's like your limited potions for the hunt. And then it's got other effects like buffs or ranged attacks or stuff like that. But yeah, this is also, I might at some point do a stream of these. These are also hunting games. So like if you like Monster Hunter, there's a high chance you would enjoy these. And this from the same team that went on to make Wild Hearts, I think. Tokiden 2, I had a harder time streaming because there was a lot of like JRPG text, and I always have issues. Not like for myself. Like I don't have a problem reading copious amounts of text in a video game, but if I'm streaming it and I'm expected to read it loud, that's a huge issue for me. Because like reading stuff loud for like over long periods of time, I don't like that type of interaction, because like I want to be talking to you guys. I don't want to be reading something to you guys. It feels weird for streaming. I still can't believe that they didn't do Wild Hearts S or whatever it was on PC. Isn't Wild Hearts the one that got screwed by EA? I'm not sure if it was screwed by EA or if it was Koei Tecmo's internal management that messed it up. I know the game came out in a terrible state from a technical standpoint. Absolutely, it was atrocious. To the point where, when I was playing it, I remember I swapped main weapons because my weapon was unplayable because it required tight timings. I was playing the umbrella weapon, and you needed tight timings for parries, because if you weren't parrying, you weren't playing the weapon. And because the game would go on slow motion due to technical issues, it would be a huge problem, so I swapped the hammer. And then hammer had, like, one of the best moves in hammer was also super unreliable, so I got to a point where I rage quit. I think it's the only instance where you can see me rage quit a game. I've rage quit another game on stream before, but that stream I unlisted. This one's the only one where the stream's still up and you can see me rage quit and uninstall the game and just shut down the stream. I was fucking mad, bro. I was big mad. What was the other one? Not Wild Hearts, the more cartoonier one. That was super fun too. Dauntless. Dauntless is the one you're thinking of. Dauntless was really good. I feel like they had the wrong idea of how a season pass should work, but then again, I don't like most season passes, so it's not surprising. And then they sold it to a bunch of crypto bros who fucking ruined it in record time. Imagine being a fucking scumbag low-life crypto bro that just destroys a video game because reasons. Yue Han, Granblue Fantasy Relink, absolutely phenomenal. Wild Hearts also very good. Toki, then, I think I like the original more than 2, but I didn't play too much of 2, to be completely honest. But you're missing one in there, which is the best one of all. The best one of all is Soul Sacrifice. The best Monster Hunter clone. I mean, Monster Hunter-like Soul Sacrifice. I know, Werewolf Blast, you have to do the unknown signal stuff to get the secret ending, I know.
Calm the mind and focus. Get out of here!
The best Monster Hunter-like is Armored Core 6. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. I was trying to find the short where Cowboy threw me under the bus. But I can't find it. Where'd that short end up in? I'm pretty sure I had that in here somewhere. What's this?
In my Witcher playthrough back from the dead.
No, this is something else. I wanted to show the reference, but I can't find it. Oh, I'm sad. In the amount of visual detail, and it makes it hard for me to sometimes distinguish enemies that are on screen. You ever ran into that? Okay, it's just my old man eyes then. It's just me. It's just a me thing.
There's too much detail here.
There's too much detail. Back. Some of these, I gotta do another one with Cowboy, dude. It's been a hot minute. Like these are so good. Like look at these shorts. Look at these shorts. Wait, what the crap? It swapped out on me. Bro, no. Where is it? It was this one that we were watching. Look at this. The amount of visual detail, and it makes it hard for me to sometimes distinguish enemies that are on screen. You ever ran into that? Okay, it's just my old man eyes then. It's just me. It's just a me thing.
There's too much detail here.
There's too much detail. Back in my day, graphics were simpler.
Enemies, you had a red aura and you knew they were bad, and now it's just blending in and I can't see shit.
Exactly.
But then once I got the first Unga Bunga Club, instantly I was like, okay, this is how strength is supposed to work. I hit you, your voice breaks, I kill you, I kill your friend, I kill your mother and your children and your family. This is like not my little weak claymore.
Kill your mother and your children and your family. Yeah, seems reasonable. Didn't Cowboy and Ark clown you? Don't they always? That's the whole point. Did you play Demon X Machina? Funny, I was actually playing it in the beginning of the year. I got a code for Titanic Scion that I still want to check out. And so I started playing the Switch version that I have. The Switch version of the first one. Nobody should ever clown on me Bro, you know that I still... I brought it up yesterday in casual conversation with my friends about the one time that one of you guys out of nowhere, because I was saying that, like, you know, people in my chat, they're constantly making fun of me, saying that I'm bald. And so I referenced that one time that one of you guys, completely unprompted, completely out of fucking nowhere, like we were doing something completely unrelated, and one of you guys just goes in chat and types out this. Like, I'm going to type it out in chat right now. I'll type it out in both chats. One of you guys just typed out this. Exactly like this. And I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? What is this? Like, just out of nowhere, completely... There he is! No, it wasn't him. It wasn't Ark. Ark's just bringing it up, too. Completely unprompted, completely out of nowhere. You just get somebody typing in chat, thinning. It's like, damn, bro. Harsh. Big harsh. Anyway, let's put up another one of these, and let's see how badly we do. I'm hearing my kids in the background. They're being naughty. I know they are. Bastards. How dare they? What does that mean? What, thinning? It's a reference to getting bald, like your hair thins. There's less volume to it, so it covers less area. So it's thinning. If you're not bald, then your forehead is gigantic. See, here we go. Here we go. This is what I have to deal with. The amount of bullying that I'm subject to from this toxic community. Fucking most toxic gaming community ever, you fucking guys. I can't believe you would do me like this. One day you'll get them back by making them take on Furious Rajang. Big bald, bowling ball forehead. It's like I'm gonna put 2 fingers in your nose and 1 in your mouth and then just pull a strike. How about that? You fucking big bowling ball. He's not bald. He's got Vegeta's haircut. Exactly. See, I'm not bald. This is a choice. Somehow that would make it worse. I'm not bald. This is a choice. God damn it. I've already said it multiple times. I can't go full bald on account of like some of these moles I have in my head. Now I was actually talking to a friend of mine about that because he had just had like some moles removed, and he was telling me about how he had moles removed before and that shit just grew back, and I was like, oh fuck that. I mean, I'm gonna have to go through the trouble of getting this shit removed and they're just gonna grow right back over time? I'm not doing that. Let that bitch stay there. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? Shit. Miss me. Bitch ass. Miss me again. Miss me with that shit. Open wide. You big nasty. Whoa. I need me some meat. Why can't we have some meat? What about their legs? They don't need those. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Why can't we have some meat? I'm actually curious, would this work on him? This might actually be a good one. It's like full... Dude, this might actually work on multiplayer for him. This might be a good play. I have to try that. Instead of offensive guard, going focus. Yeah, but in order to go focus, I also need to go long wyvern fires, which could be dangerous. Let's try those. And going focus means I'm not doing dragon damage. No, I can't do that. I need to do dragon damage. Like, it'll work for this first phase, but it's not going to work for the next ones, because the problem is not damage, it's elemental damage. If anything, I should be stake spamming. Damn you, dude! Fuck was that? That wasn't my guts, was it? Yes, it was. Shit. There goes 5% of my damage. Son of a bitch. Wide is still the desired gun lance type. You can go either way, in my opinion. I know that there's people that disagree with me. I think for a majority of things, you can go either way. I think wide will still end up edging out a little bit on top in most situations. But with normal being the default attack one, normal might actually edge out if you got a god roll. Maybe. I didn't really do the math on it. But basically it's comparable. Normal and wide, I would definitely say they're comparable at this point. But also depends on matchup. Like, is it a matchup where you get to use a lot of wyvern fires? Wide will pull ahead there. What the fuck? Rip Bozo. That's a good start.
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies.
Corn Popper's not super amazing in this one. Like, you can do some niche playstyles with it, but it's never going to be meta. Oops. Oh, damn it, really? Man, I'm throwing so hard this try. If we fail this, it's all my fault. What made that thing good anyway? You mean like in Rise? It was quite simply at the time, I think it was like the best wide shelling gun lens. That's it. It was the best. And this one, what makes it interesting is that it has the strong shelling, but it doesn't have enough raw damage. And because shelling scales with raw damage, its raw damage is so little that the fact that its shelling is strong doesn't really make that much of a difference. Oh, come on now. That's just unreasonable. Just recently got back into Wild, slowly carry on that save and doing the title update months. Was just curious about the craftable gun lens. Any certain skill, shell armor type skills you'd recommend? If you want to go for the one in the tree, not Gogmazio, sorry. Arkveld, Guardian Arkveld, so the G-Lawful Boars is still the best gun lens. If you want to go for Gogmardian, those are going to be the best ones. Oh God. Another one that's also good is the File Trail Chemador, if you want to go for normal shelling. But Arkvelds will outperform it pretty much in every way. But if you're just like, well, I'm tired of Arkvelds, then the Chematrice one will be a fun little change of pace. Wait, that was only, was that only 2 staggers? I do not get bored of spamming Wyvern Stake Full Blast after doing it 500 times in a row. I like the weapon. Like, what do you want from me? You can say that about literally any weapon in the game. Like, how can you not get tired of, yeah, he's Spirit Slash. Bro, fuck right off, dog. Jesus, dude. Like, what the fuck? Can you stop? Look at this fucking guy. Straight up bullying me. I'm beginning to think it's not worth it connecting the third cable. Look at this. Look at this mess. Straight up stream sniping every time. What the? Bro! He has it out for me so bad this run.
Thanks, that helped. Thanks, that helped.
I'm just gonna be the one that eats the 3 carts, and then I'm just gonna tell you guys to take my Monster Hunter card away. Like, what the fuck? Feeling rusty? No, not even. I'm just playing bad. Playing bad mixed with just like him giga-focusing me during that specific phase when I'm trying to bring the cable in. Because I don't even feel that rusty, to be honest. I might be a little bit, but I don't feel it. Because no, sometimes you'll be playing a game, and you're like, oh, I'm a little bit rusty. That's not what happened there. Like, I feel fine. I'm just playing poorly. Like, making bad decisions. Mistiming shit and whatnot. Why didn't you use the jump evade thing? I think that when I was doing that one on that particular attempt, I didn't think he was going to hit me the first time. And then he just kept pounding me into the fucking ground while I'm trying to pick the damn thing back up. Oh man, that auto-pathing, man. That's exactly where we're going. Thanks, Sacred. Ark's Gunlance, any idea for skill? I mean, yeah, evade extend, load shells, artillery. I'd heavily recommend defensive guard if you can grab that like in a charm or something. Or maybe even do offensive guard with less defensive skills. Because like some of these later monsters, like if you're planning on doing shit like Omega, you're also going to need guard up and guard 3. So keep that in mind. Oh, I forgot to grab the thing. Damn it, I missed both my shots. It's not paranoia if Gogmazios really out to get you. Am I actually out of potions? Jesus, that was scary. fucking... Ugh. Oh, I hate you! Fuck attacking him. And we're gonna die. Come on. Fuck me! Get up, you bitch! Eat this! Oh, we're dead anyways. No, wait. I'm blocking it. No, we actually did it. Never mind. Oh, shit. We survived one. I didn't see the message. Is there even a message? Or do you just have to find out? I don't think there's a message because there's no support hunters. Damn it, I was trying to risk it. Did Wada block that last second for me? I think he did. I think Wada just saved me a card. That was crazy. Me and Wada are just so in sync that he instinctively knew when to put up that block. He knew it. He's like, this is my time. And he just blocked that shot for me right there. Yeah, bro. This is like next level syncing between Iron Breakers. You guys just don't understand. Good lord. Can we get some chill? No? No chill? Okay. No! It was my fault! It was my fault, god damn it! I ruined it. It was me! Because I ate two needless carts that I just took in the face. Damn it. Especially after Wada just saved my ass with that fucking heroic block that he did right there. It's like, I got you. Alright. I do need to change some things. Let's get some fire resist in this bitch. Fuck this shit. Fuck you. I'm not dealing with your bullshit no more. What else? Do I want to actually try for the focus? Focus could be so interesting. I kind of want to do it. Kind of want to go for focus. But that would require changing some things. We still need the dragon damage. That would require me blocking less. Because, like, I don't think I have good focus charms. Let's see. What have we got? What have we got for focus? I know we picked up some at some point. Focus heroics, focus focus constitution is actually kind of spicy. Actually kind of spicy. Focus counter-strike. Focus counter-strike could be good. 2 focus, 1 attack boost. Nope. Okay, so we have focus heroics, focus constitution, focus counter-strike. I think focus constitution is kind of spicy. Because constitution affects, like, you can really max out your block if you do this. You can really max out your block. Right? The blitz reduces fixed stamina consumption depletion by 50%. So this includes blocking. Wait, does it? Does it include blocking? I forget. I think it does. It was supposed to, at least. I think it's supposed to, right? Yeah, it does. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to try that out just for a bit of a spicier change of things. And also, I don't like the way that this looks, so we're going to put 3 protections in here. Then we're going to put 2 fire resists in here. Then 1 more fire resist. Then considering how ungodly long that hunt is, we're also going to take a growth jewel because we want to grow as a person and deal more damage. But I don't get counter-strike. Could get counter-strike. But if I get counter-strike, I won't get full fire resistance. Because that's kind of like... And I won't have as much block. So yeah, we're going to take full block, full focus. I think it's going to be fun. I think it'll be fun. So we'll try that one out. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Mitch! Right, boys, here we go again. Here we go again. Character development mid-hunt, exactly.
Make sure you're prepared.
We are growing as a hunter. Hell yeah, boys. Now I didn't want it to join because it says there's 69 people watching, but I couldn't help myself. You broke the 69! You know better than to do that. This is on Twitch. Oh wait, I need to take 1 more Constitution to have full Constitution. Constitution's tier 1 in this one, right? Let me see. I think that Constitution's a tier 1. So we're not growing as a person. I lied to you guys. I mean, but do I need 50%? I think growth is better. No, I think we'll take growth. Never mind. We will grow as a person. I will grow as a person. I won't grow as a person. I will grow as a person. I just can't make up my mind. Damn! Everybody Hunter rank 999 put my ass to shame. Jesus. It's funny, I don't think I've ever made it like to master rank 999. It's just a grind that I'm not super interested in. Oh, look at Arc Knight. Yo, bro, that's an ugly ass helmet, bro. That is ugly. Like, what are you doing? I love how when he gets back up, the quest triggers, and I'm like, see ya! Yeah! Better that than your dusty ass hat. Yeah, jealousy's one hell of a bitch, huh? Jealousy's rough, boys. On second thought, maybe focus isn't the play. Can we do Mire Walker or anything about this oil? I guess not. Oh yeah, I forget how fast this reloads Wyvern Fire. Mire Walker works? Okay. I might need to look into that. Is like the oil slowing me down? That's a big issue right now. Maybe not the best exchange there. So how many charge is this before we go back? So it's gonna be like 3. Yeah, it's 3 and I'm good. Oh crap. Already? Trying to get him in the ass, but oh god. Oof. Bro, where's my invincibility frames at? Well, I'm at the wrong spot. Oh, shoot. Damn, that was only 2. Here we go again, boys. The suffering continues. Leave me alone! I'm just gonna dive my way to victory. This is the strat. Excuse me, sir. Let me just sharpen up real quick. Gonna fire? Yeah. He's probably leaving after this. I also need to go to camp. Because I forgot to restock before this hunt started. But yeah, I don't think that focus is the way. Should be this one, yes? Oh. Fuck, I don't know where my loadout is. Please tell me it's this one? Yes. Dragon resistance? I'm sorry. Not bad.
If only I could be so grossly
Earplugs doesn't work
incandescent.
either.
Happy
so-
Sunday, Oro Cozy.
Okay. This should do it.
Have a nice hunt.
There's the thing. Yep. Winged Drake Perch. Live Hunt Priscilla, thank you very much for becoming grossly this for 83 months. Tip of the hat. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Happy Sunday. Really? Really, bro? That's how it is? Right, home slice. Rick. Ow. Are you quite done? Legs blocked it. Whoop. Oh, you prick! Again, no, I'm stupid. The wing was right there. Good lord. That one felt personal. Ow, 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 ow! Oh, you bastard! I don't have any ammo. Oh no! Not like this! Oof. I thought that was me dying.
Being able to fulfill your objective and return unharmed is quite the feat.
Heyo! I feel like I was Giga carried though, to be honest. Not sure if I pulled quite as much weight as the rest of these fine folk here. Always are. Let's not go that far. Let's not go that far. Wait, you guys are a group. Because there's usually not two people using Akuma. There's usually not two people using Akuma outfits. Good job, team. Battle-tempered emblem. You don't get any gear for this one, though, right? Motifs, Gogmazios. How much, if you guys are in chat, how much elemental damage did y'all have, just out of curiosity, on those charge blades? I mean, the bow user as well. Although one of the charge blade dudes was also using a bow gun early on. How much elemental damage were you guys rocking, out of curiosity?
Calm the mind and focus.
Was that another cart? No, we did it, Virgil. We absolutely smashed it. Bowgun in stages 1 and 2 is really good. That's probably why I got the laser so fast in stage 2. Yeah, it definitely felt way faster than normal. Yeah. 1318 SAD. That is crazy. But what I was asking is actually the stat. So, like, I got 630. But, like, 1318 total? Or 1318 per file? 1318 damage per file? That's pornographic levels of damage. That's obscene. You should not be allowed that level of power, sir. Oh, what the fuck? Is that a god-rolled dragon charge blade? Like, what the fuck? 1318 damage per file, bro? It's like atomic bomb versus coughing baby. 4 elemental, 1 sharpness. Yeah, I figured it'd be something along those lines. 1313 dragon element with all skills activated. Yep, that's pretty fucking crazy, dude. Elemental damage is crazy. It's interesting. It's interesting how usually elemental damage, it just kind of sucks throughout most of like a game, with the exception of like Sunbreak. You feel like elemental damage is kind of worthless, and then Capcom just goes like, yeah, well, check out this enemy. And like, oh yeah, let's go. I do feel, and this is not me being like, oh, they need to buff my weapon. But I feel like gun lance is actually a hindrance in that quest. I'm not sure if, I know that there's people in these chats that are way more into the meta aspects of things than I am. So you guys can probably tell me. But like, I get the vibe that gun lance is incredibly suboptimal for that, due to the fact that I'm splitting my damage between true damage with fire and elemental hits, which means I'm not really carrying my weight as much as I should for a hunt like that. Maybe if I was just like straight spamming wyvern steak. Maybe if I'm straight spamming wyvern steak, then maybe. The DPS check isn't elemental damage. Oh, really? I thought it was elemental damage. I thought the DPS check was elemental damage, then it doesn't matter. Gunless doesn't do enough elemental damage, but it's the best raw damage. Okay. So it does carry its weight then. Alright. I felt that way too for GOG. My runs with Gunlance usually much longer than when I use dual blades or bug stick. Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing, Pointy Pencil. I thought the threshold was based exclusively on elemental damage. Because like if it's not, then no, then the Gunlance is not weighing anybody down. Then no, absolutely not. But I thought it was. I thought it was kind of like an Alatreon thing, where you absolutely just needed elemental damage. Which means, yeah, in that case, no, Gunlance is not holding anybody back, because we still deal fuckloads of damage if we get up close during the downs and whatnot. I think that's actually good for me then. Yeah. But that's still a pretty challenging hunt, though. You really got to be on top of your game. That Charge Blade had 4 elemental boosts of what, plus 90? I have no idea how much. What? I don't know how much an elemental boost is.
Come on over.
But I would imagine, like, if they're min-maxing to that level, then it would be something like Elemental Raise EX, Elemental Raise EX, Elemental Raise level 3, and then you can get, is it another level 3 or level 2? I think it's another level 3, maybe. That would be it. You won't see me running 10-star GOG with random, success chance way too low. I mean, we were running Omega with randoms. I would argue Omega is likely harder. I would argue that Omega is likely harder than that. But that's one hell of a fun hunt, though. That's a really fun one. I like that. Let me see if I can optimize some stuff out of this set still. I don't want to do Gogma rolls. Because, like, I could optimize my set if I was to do some Gogma rolls, but I don't want to mess with that. That means I can actually do charge shelling in the 3rd phase. Oh, fuck, I want to do that. I want to do charge shelling in 3rd phase. I want to do charge shelling across the whole fucking thing. Because, like, I really thought it was elemental damage. If that's not it, could charge shelling actually work? But I have to redo this set in order to be able to do charge shelling, because this set is optimized for convert element. Convert element's not going to work. So we'll want burst. What are we doing with this one? This one's for convert elements, so we'll get rid of this. Ray Sand Braces is good. Gogma Coil for burst. Vulcan for flare. Flare also doesn't work. So I also don't want this. So I guess we go Zoshia. What about the new Zoshia? Oh no, we didn't get new Zoshia, never mind. Oh yeah, we got this one. For 2 agitators, instead of an agitator and a tier 3, we get 2 agitators and 2 tier 2s. Oh yeah, but we can get binding counter. And that also gives us Lord's whatever. So ideally, we'd also want another one of those. What do I go with this? Garbo is what you go with that. You get some garbanzo. Binding counter would be really good. I need to look at the armor pieces for my boy Jin to see what we can replace.
How can I serve?
Where my boy Jin at? The Hod Gamma. 4A Agitator Coalescence. 3 Agitator. Oh man, but this one's also for the belt. It's rough. Okay, so we'll do Agitator on belt. Do I need to upgrade this? No, it's upgraded 1010. So I will need to eventually upgrade some more to Transcend, but just for us to do Gogma, we don't need that. Mm-hmm. 4 pieces of Ebony Doggo? Yeah, I can't get 4 pieces of Ebony Doggo. There is no way. Because, I mean, the 2 pieces of Jin the Hod we're going to need are going to be these. No, wait, this Udra. Ugh. Where's Jin the Hod's? Why am I blind? Here it is. The Heart Shard Coil. So this is what we're going to need from the Hod. So that means all the rest of this would have to be Ebony Doggo. Which just seems like such a terrible fucking idea. It really does seem like a terrible idea. I do have Doggo on my Gunlance. So there is that. Oh shit, no, I don't need this. Because I'm going to have more burst. So I don't... Oh wait, no, this is Agitator. Fine. I already have the doggo gloves all ready to go too. And I think I have these legs too ready to go. Yeah, I do. No, wait, these are Rathalos. Yeah, but I do have them. So this would be the most optimal set. That's fucking crazy. Alright, let's have a look-see. Offensive guard, artillery, guard up, guard. We only have guard 3. Oh, I removed guard from here. Okay. Offensive guard, artillery, guard, guard up, load shells, agitator. We need 2 chains. So full agitator, full burst, boost, yada yada yada. 1 divine blessing to wrap that up. We could do with 1 binding resist. Maybe? No, because we still... Do we need to get bound, or can we... Can we just, like, not get bound and then still get the shit? And that still leaves us with enough for full evasion, which would actually be really good. Actually, this is a really nice set of skills. This is a crazy set of skills. It's not half bad. We could also go for an additional earplugs. Shit, we can go full earplugs if we wanted to. Just go 2 jumping full earplugs. Let's go full greed. Or do you prefer normal or wide shelling, and why? I'm doubting between the two. I think that after they gave normal attack up, I don't know. I like them both, really. It's like, let's say, I think that from a meta standpoint, I think wide still comes out on top, but I haven't really done the math for it. So I'm just speaking from how it feels to me, which is not the best way of doing things. I'll freely admit that. So just pointing that out before we even, you know, get out there. It's not mathematically the correct thing. I think wide feels the strongest, but let's say if wide is like a 10, then normal to me feels like a 9.7, right? In terms of like performance. So it's not a big deal. And I'm talking like wide would be a 10 if you get like God rolls on wide, right? As a matter of fact, that's right. I don't have to use this gun lance. I can actually whoop out the big dog. We can whoop out the big dog. You guys know about big dog? My God. It's not a God roll anymore. It was a God roll before Gogma. It's not a God roll anymore, but it's as close as I'm going to get. So, like, these are the rolls on it, for those of you wondering. It's got, like, the thing that's missing for this to be a God roll is an attack boost 3 replacing an attack boost 2. That's the thing that's... Oh, can you guys see it? Yeah, you can see it. We have 2 attack boost EXs, an attack boost 3, and 2 attack boosts 2. If one of those attack boosts 2 was an attack boost 3, this would be a God roll. So we're 3 attack from a God roll, which, to be honest, I've spent enough re-rolling this thing to know I'm never going to get it. So I'm not even trying anymore. This is as close as I'm going to get to a God roll on a gun lance. Which shelling is the optimal one for charging gun lance wyvern fire? It's wide. In this game, it's wide. Wide will charge your wyvern fires the fastest, especially if you go charge shells. 14 months after release and 300 hours in and still not a single Artillery 3 deco? That seems wrong. Like, I got an Artillery 3 deco within my first 100 hours. That is crazy. That is crazy RNG, bro. Like, don't ever play the lotto. You're not winning. That when you have that level of RNG, that's when you know you're never going to win the lotto. So don't even waste money on it, okay? And be very careful whenever you get tested for a disease. Let me see. What else should I get on here? I have like a free level 3 deco. I guess Flayer, maybe? I can see Flayer. Other than that, I don't know what else I'd get. Like, what are the... Is there a skill we can fill up? I don't think so. Maybe we could fill up Evade Extender. Evade Extender might actually be the play. Evade Extender might actually be the play there. Just for Giga Comfort. But the reality is, I know I'm a fucking greedy pig. So I'm just going to take Flayer, like the greedy pig, the greedy, nasty, disgusting pig that I am. And in here we have Offensive Guard, right? Yeah, this is our Offensive Guard charm. That leaves us with one Tier 1 deco. How's our Ooh. That fire resistance is looking really fucking low, bro. That's not looking good. That's not good. I'll take a fire resistance. So that it becomes -6. I'll just take a fire resistance, brother. Nah, we just go full greed and get a growth. We need personal growth, bro. Oh, God. Let's try this again. This time I'm not even dealing elemental damage. I'm curious. I'm just curious. Ruri, do you feel Capcom has cornered themselves into needing to make the Hunter Master rank the most powerful we've seen with the latest difficulty changes? Pages of skills being at an all-time high? I am incredibly conflicted with that. Because the thing is, I like hard quests, I like hard hunts, but I don't necessarily like super fast Twitch-based hunts all the time. So it's like, I like a hunt that's hard because it forces you to think about your positioning, not because it forces you to think about your positioning within a split second. I'm not sure if that makes sense. I personally would like the pace of the game overall to be slowed down. I know that people are going to say, that's because you're an old man. It's like, no. Even when I was younger, I liked the slower pace of Monster Hunter. I like deliberate animations, that type of stuff. I do feel like we're a little bit too fast. That's my biggest concern. It's not really the difficulty. It's how fast it's going to get. Because I can do fast. It's fine. But it's not my favorite, if that makes sense. I'm gonna take this. What if the expansion for Monster Hunter Wilds brought back negative skills? What would you guys think? We're gonna do a poll on YouTube. I don't think, by the way, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm just curious to know what you guys think about that. -6 fire resistance against Gogmazios is a death wish. I'll just take -12 then. It's a much better idea. Off topic, but how are you feeling on the rumored DLC for Dragon's Dogma? Here's the thing. Would I like it? Yes. Will I be mad if it doesn't happen? No. It's like, I love Dragon's Dogma. I think it's fantastic. I don't know why Capcom sometimes it feels like they're insecure about the Dragon's Dogma franchise. I think it's just a matter of the ballooning budgets. You know, we've talked about this, how budgets have ballooned and people just feel like they need to have that giga game that just hard carries the financials. And I just think that, no, just do something like Dragon's Dogma, but don't break the bank with it. You know, you don't have to put every single resource into it. Like, maybe lower the textures. That's fine. Like, if you were to make a modern Dragon's Dogma game with the graphics of the original Dragon's Dogma game, that's fine by me. As long as the animations are solid, which they were for the original Dragon's Dogma, the frame rate is solid, that's fine. I don't need the fucking 8K textures so that I can see the pores in the hairy asshole of the trolls and shit. I don't need that. That's the thing. I feel like a lot of the budget is going into textures, and I don't think you need that for a successful video game. All right, boys, let's give this the old college try. Jesus, even Ark is lapping me by 290 master ranks. Fuck you, Ark, you elitist prick.
Incandescent.
Mickers, thank you very much for being gross again. That's for 9 months. That's a Twitch, baby. Tip of the hat. Appreciate support. Thank you. She said I'm the only one who can manage this quest. You guys heard that? Why do I feel like my other gun lance was dealing more damage? This one clearly has more attack. I think if he hit me there, I would have been dead. Yeah, we definitely did that faster than previously, I think. Oh, he's not doing the lava. I thought he was. The one tap.
We've received additional supply items.
Wait.
Take a look.
Oh, bro. It's the glasses. I'm nearsighted. My depth perception's all fucked. Yeah, guys, my depth perception goes to shit if I'm up till like 2 in the morning. I'm throwing this run. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I'll take the heat. No! Again? My brother in Christ. Stop throwing. Okay, now he's doing it. Hey, Victor, what's up? Hello? Hey, Gogma. You know what I got for you? Damage. Hey, Santa, what'd you bring me for Christmas? Damage. Santa's brought you some damage. Damn it. Oh, I didn't even notice we had broken the back. I swear to God, I didn't even see it. I thought we were still trying to get that. Did we just do it? Okay, he's got it. I guess we just did it because they're also just doing the thing now. Eat lead, bitch. Why did I take all that damage? What the fuck happened there? Yeah, fuck it, I'm doing it. I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Alright, we're good. Damn it. I didn't mean to pull one off. Come on. Oh, I got him in the dick. Saw that? Right in the dick we got him. That's why he came down. It was like, yo, 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 what's with this shooting me in the dick shit? Can't do that. Hey, yo. On Phoenix, get your shit together, brother. Got him in the dick again. Oh God, that hurts. Please don't. Please. Yeah, we did it. Oh my God. What was that? Come on down, bitch. Oh, I didn't even realize I had aggro. What the fuck? You rarely see that mechanic come into play. At least I do. Jesus.
Guess I'm on guard duty.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Whoa, 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 whoa! Right back at you, buddy? Like what? thought I had it. My bad. No! We're all gonna die. No. Rip. Bozo. We're all dead. Yeah, it was probably my fault. Like, that build is not really up to snuff, I feel like. You can probably do it, but I'll have to transcend the 2 pieces of armor that aren't transcended, and I still should probably use a dragon gun lance over my my big damage one. But yeah, that was a nice little build to test out as well. Before we head out today, though, I do have a request for you guys, which is, like I told you earlier on this stream, we did take a sponsorship, which is something that we don't do very often. And I'm going to publish that video now. I'm going to link it to everybody. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check out the video. And if you're interested in the game in question, there's a link that you can click in the description, all that stuff. All of that stuff also helps me out. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys would check that out. It is for Granblue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok. They did sponsor me. As you guys remember, I played a ton of Granblue Fantasy Relink when that came out. I love that game. I think that game is awesome. So yeah, if you guys could check out the video, and if you enjoy it, hit the like button, all of that good stuff. I go over all of the features of the game, of the expansion, I mean, and then also give you guys like a quick tutorial if you want to get started on Granblue Fantasy Relink now, so that you're ready when the final game is launched. So yeah, I'd appreciate it if you give it a watch. If you have friends that you think might be interested in Granblue Fantasy Relink, you could ask them to also check it out. I'd really appreciate it. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Because, like, again, like I said, we don't get a lot of sponsorships because a lot of times people offer me sponsorships and it's some bullshit mobile game. They're just like, hey, we'll pay you, like, I don't know, a couple of $1,000 to shill fucking Raid Shadow Legends. And I don't do that stuff. So when I get an opportunity to actually talk about a game that I enjoy, which is very rare, and still do a sponsorship, you know, I'm like, I think I can take this one. I think people won't be mad about it. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate you guys. If you guys enjoyed today's stream, hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification icon. YouTube's been going on a subscriber purge, which is very frustrating. And on Twitch, you guys can follow as well. I really appreciate all of the support. Thank you guys so much. And I'm out of here for today. Y'all have a good one. Stay strong. Stay safe. Peace out.